As we grapple with the COVID-19 pandemic and the negative impacts on the agriculture sector and the national economy, greater focus is being placed on increasing agricultural output at the commercial and household levels in Grenada to improve the country's food and nutrition security status. This is being done through the implementation of the Backyard Gardening Program, a component of the Government of Grenada's COVID-19 Mitigation and Response Plan towards the agricultural sector. The COVID-19 pandemic has exposed the failure to effectively exploit the enormous potential of the agriculture sector, including its contribution to the economy. With this venture, Grenada now has a unique opportunity to address this, so says Minister of Agriculture and Lands, Honorable Yolande Bain-Hoswood. She was speaking during the launch of the program at the Cadrona Home in St.Andrew on Thursday, 10th September. The Backyard Gardening Program, she says, targets segments of the population that have limited and or irregular access to healthy and nutritious foods.
During the first phase of this program, the ministry will support 500 vulnerable households in Grenada, including Carriacou and Petite Martinique, in the establishment of backyard gardens. Several institutions, such as the Cadrona Home, will also receive support under this initiative. In fact, we have already commenced garden improvement work here at the institution. Through this program, the target beneficiaries will receive material support such as seeds and other planting material, small garden tools, and labor support. The ministry will also provide drums and tires to beneficiaries who lack sufficient land space around their house. We will also provide technical assistance to ensure that the gardens are sustained.
Parliamentary Representative and Minister for Social Development and Housing, Honorable Delma Thomas, is pleased to see such a venture being launched in her constituency and delighted that the Cadrona Home was selected. According to her, they will be able to provide healthy, locally grown produce to incorporate into the meals for residents.
We know that food security is a very essential part of our national development. For our society is as vulnerable to its external shocks by the extent it can feed its own people. The current COVID-19 pandemic, and especially the period of the knockdown, will have brought to the fore the need for us to focus more on food security. The world economy being shut down is now not a far-fetched idea. We have seen what the pandemic did. We had an insight of the chaos such as shutdown and what will happen to our people if the boats from Miami do not come. That's a question we have to ask ourselves. What will happen to our people if the boat from Miami do not come? Since we depend so much on importation, that question is so pertinent now more than ever. That is why this very important initiative we are launching today is so important. We have to quickly get back to the days when we can say we grow what we eat and we eat what we grow.
This program has been undertaken in collaboration with the Climate Smart and Rural Enterprise Program SIEP and its funders at the International Fund for Agriculture Development (IFAD). SIEP's manager Byron Campbell says the project is in line with their mandate of providing assistance to the vulnerable community.
Through SIEP collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, this project, as mentioned earlier on, is going to bring support and assist at least 500 vulnerable households to establish backyard garden, emphasizing the importance of consuming nutritious food for a healthy lifestyle while promoting food security and the adoption of climate-smart agricultural practice. This response is in line with SIEP mandate to promote the production of nutritious food, reduce poverty, build resistance to climate change, and use best agricultural practices that are climate smart and sustainable. Climate change and the protocols associated with the COVID-19 pandemic, we say all the time, are the new norms. It seems, however, that through collaboration like this initiative and programs like SIEP, opportunities are made available by the government of Grenada for improving livelihoods and income generation at the household level in rural communities for a vibrant future.
Chairman of the Board of Directors for the Cadrona Home, Ms. Margaret Wilson, expressed her gratitude on behalf of the institution.
It is something that I believe in, eating what you grow and growing what you need to eat. Everything coming from the garden will filter into the kitchen. We have this pen here where we grow some chickens too, and part of the meat is given to the home so that the people can get locally grown chicken. We try to have little patches, so we get some potatoes. For Christmas we have sorrel, and we have plantain, we have blogger, and we have all sorts of little things that the home will benefit from. Sometimes we grow carrots, and then we have seasoning. We have little bush, so we have sugar apple, and all sorts of little things that we know the residents will benefit from.
3/4 of an acre of land at the home has already been cultivated with a wide range of vegetable crops. The ministry is investing a total of $375,000 into this project. The backyard gardening program embodies the same theme as the Food and Agriculture Organization's 75th anniversary celebration of World Food Day. Grow, nourish, sustain together. For the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, I am Mina Booker.